In this video, I want to share 3 everyday observations that first look completely natural to me. But after reading the text, I realized that many natural things around us are actually shaped by human decisions and systems. My first observation is the paths that form in the grass. At first, I thought it was natural, like the grass just didn't grow well there. But on its own, grass usually grows back and covers the soil. What actually created the path is people. Students keep walking the same shortcut again and again until the grass was pressed down and the dirt was exposed. What makes this interesting is that no one officially designed this path, but it still works like one. And it's a collective decision formed through everyday behavior. As the author explained on page 4, even the terms weed and path are artificial because they reflect human preferences rather than natural itself. This helps explain why the path feels natural even though it's shaped by how people use the space. My question is, if people clearly want to walk here, should the school build a sidewalk or protect the grass? It matters because walkers benefit from convenience while the land slowly becomes damaged. The second observation is the white salt left on the ground after snow melts. At first, it looks natural, just residue after water dries, and part of it is natural. Snow melts, water flows, and then evaporates. But the salt itself is added by people to prevent slipping and keep roads safe. As the author argued on page 7, we live in a complex socio-technical system where many effects are indirect and hard to notice. This helps explain why something small like road salt can create long-term environmental impacts. Salt improves salt safety for drivers and pedestrians, but it can also damage plants and wash into water system. My question is, why is this salt still the main solution while we know it causes environmental harm? My third observation is a bird sitting on the edge of a roof. At the beginning, this looks completely natural. Bird resting is normal behavior, but the roof itself is human-made. The bird is using our buildings as part of its habitat. On the first page of the reading, the author explains that wildlife may be natural, but its habitat and survival depends entirely on human-made environments. This helps explain why the bird looks natural even though it's living inside a built environment. What makes this complex is that nature is no longer separate from the city, and animals are adapting to the spaces we design. My question is this adaptation positive or negative? This really matters because some animals survive in the city while others gradually disappear.